Shout out the man, then we are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. Obviously, the daytime stream. I know we have not done many daytime streams since the back end of last year, but obviously it's been Christmas time, New Year's and that, you know what I'm saying? Everyone wanted to do their things. I've also been busy having to sort a lot of things off camera as well. Got some big things coming in February. And yeah, man, there's just been a lot of stuff going on. So some of the daytime streams, I know the man them have big plans as well on the panel. They've got big plans and big things they want to do as well. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, you get it, everything. There's a lot of moving parts right now. But we're going to get the daytime streams back up and running as well as much as possible for you guys. We are joined today, do you know what I'm saying, by Halftime Hooks. Welcome back. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys are subscribing to Hooks every time. Joey, with his long-awaited return, the Chelsea community have been asking, where's Joey? Do you know what I'm saying? And now you just come back on the Undertaker thing. Shout out Joey in the AMs, taking out the time of the day to jump on the panel. And of course, Guna Lee there. I'm not sure what he's doing right now, but he is on the panel as well. So shout out Lee as well. You lot smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to, how many subscribers are we even on? We're trying to get to 25,500. We're like 70 away. So
hey, things are moving.
Yeah, so you guys do that, you know. Put a W if you guys are glad that BSP are back to the daytime shows as well. And by the way, if there is no daytime show tomorrow, so before you guys go, oh, Monty said we're doing daytime shows, there's no title talk tomorrow. I'm going to the Sky Sports HQ tomorrow, so to go into the live studio. So that is where I will be, and I can't get back in time. I'm sorry, guys, I can't teleport back to another city, and I'll probably be on there. So
all right, celebrity, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We get it, man. You're famous, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm in 7th yard, bro. Please, like, you get it, please, bro. Like please. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Allow it, bro.
Yeah, you're in a different hotel every single time I see him.
Yeah, you get it, Lee Loud. Allow me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Different bathroom, different hotel room. You know what it is.
The W's of you're back to seeing the daytime streams. I feel like the daytime streams is where we've had some funny times. Like we've done the chocolate 11s, we've done the milk 11s, we've done the Latina 11s. Wait.
Let me check this down because my girl was here today. So she's done.
We've spoken about gaming for an hour when the title has been about some transfers that we don't really care about. Yeah. You know. So gaming, listen, I hope you guys are ready. W's if you really missed and want to see more of those daytime shows. But yes, tomorrow, make sure you clock in on Sky Sports at I think 9, and then also we're back again at 1. So
yeah, if you want to see Peanut Head complain about slot on Sky Sports, there you go. That's her time slot right there.
If you're a bad man once, yeah, on Sky Sports, you go, I big up my brother Hawks, who was the first to say Arsenal will win the league.
Yeah, they'll be like, excuse me, Mr. Bun, what did you say? I'll be like, you guys heard me.
Mons is gonna start selling merch in his for his show, and it's just gonna be autographs, pieces of paper with autographs on it. That's it.
I'll be like, wait, I shout out BSP. They'll be like, BS what? You heard me. Listen, hey, you lot, smash the like button. Shout out Sky, Midoriya, Big Country, Ryan, Arsenal. You know what I'm saying?
I just quickly, I by the way, Monroe, yeah, I don't think you understand, yeah. Una Lee is a giant, bro. Una Lee is a giant, bro.
This needs to stop, bro.
Man rolled up at the Emirates Stadium. Yeah, I'm like, raw. The bear man chat to Una Lee online. They don't realize he's a wham brother. But it's cool. But I hook me up though with the United tickets on the weekend. Love. I know you got someone that can plan. I need to go to that game.
I actually feel I'm actually offended. By the way, like I'm offended.
Just take Gunnar Lee to the game with you, so he can be security.
I'm offended that Arsenal played Liverpool at the Emirates, and I didn't get to meet Lee. I didn't have ticket. How about this? I'm upset. I'm upset.
What's that? I'm
bro, you should have shouted me, and then you could have come with me and Cal to my brothers to go watch the game, and we would have gone to the stadium. But you're too famous. Don't ring my phone no more since you got on Sky Sports.
I rang your phone like 3 days ago, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, so nice try, innit? Nice try.
I was at the game with my dad, bro. I don't know what's going on with everyone else.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, you know me. I'm always saying, how's the family in that? How's the family?
I know, but I was with my dad, innit? I was with my dad, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Listen, next time how about this? If we get each other in a cup competition, we'll look at boxy. Maybe not boxy. I'm asking for too much.
To be fair, I was trying to sort out something for Kaz for Sunday. I'm trying to sort out something for him, innit?
Yeah, I hear it. But big up Monroe says Hooks and Lee on the same show. This was needed for sure. Beat up BSB. Shout out I shout everyone else as well. Fato's in the house as well. You know what I'm saying? To Danny and everyone there, man. Shout out Beige and Gouda in the house as well, man. Big up everybody and Kizzy in the house as well. I'm Paddy. So many more. But let's talk though, man. Listen, we'll start off with the obvious. We've got two Arsenal fans on the panel. Nwaneri to Marseille. And then what you man saying with that one?
That's my people, them. So yeah, man, it's looking good still.
I'm happy. I'm gonna have a video coming out about that a bit later as well. So you guys stay tuned for that one as well. But go on. What do you?
I'm happy with the move for him. Like, first and foremost, yeah, he's not getting the game time that I think a lot of Arsenal fans think that he should be getting at Arsenal. But he's also a talent that is highly regarded by Arsenal. So the best thing for him is to go somewhere where he can get regular game time, get into a bit of a rhythm, and play at a team that, you know, plays a good brand of football under a coach like De Zerbi, where he will learn a lot of the right things. And I've heard that apparently the fee for Nwaneri gets lower the more that he plays. So there's an incentive there for De Zerbi and Marseille to actually play him more than to not. So it's looking like a positive.
That's a smart
move for him.
Deal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and apparently Arteta led a lot of those negotiations, in making that happen. A lot of the conversations. So clearly, Arteta wants him to play as much as possible. He just can't get into this side at the moment because, like, we need to play our, I guess, quote unquote, best, most experienced players to kind of solidify our chances of winning the league. And I'll always, when it comes to this move as well, like, and especially a lot of the backlash that I foresee Arsenal and Arteta getting for it from the fan bases, I would just implore them to go look at what we did with Saliba. We sent Saliba on loan to the French league, came back a beast. Do you know what I mean? So clearly, the French league is a good kind of place for, I guess, young footballers to find their feet and get a bit adjusted to the more physical side of football, because the French league is a physical league. And then hopefully, you know, in the summer, you know, Nwaneri comes back, maybe there may even be the potentiality that he goes on loan one more time, or maybe he comes back in and Arteta's like, cool, I've now gotten over the line, so there's a bit less pressure on me. Maybe I can be a bit more expressive and play a different amount of players, young, whatever, going forward. So for me, all in all, it's good. I'm happy that he's gone to a team outside of the Premier League. Personally, I much prefer him going to the likes of Marseille than like a Crystal Palace or a Nottingham Forest, you know what I mean? Because Marseille, you get me, he's going to experience winning a lot more than at one of these little dibby teams in the Premier League. And we just keep it stepping. I just hope that we bring someone in, because we also need to account for the fact that now Nwaneri's going, if something happens to our midfield in terms of suspension or injury, we're gonna be in a kind of peak situation, and we'll be sitting there thinking, oh, if only we kept Nwaneri in it. So yeah, man. Big up to him.
A Harvey Elliott situation.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good comparison, actually.
What, the Harvey Elliott thing?
Yeah, the Harvey Elliott thing. I don't know. I kind of saw this coming, like in the summer for Nwaneri, and even for Lewis Skelly, really. Like, I kind of saw this coming for them. The Lewis Skelly at the same time probably is going to need the same situation for him. But the lucky thing for Lewis Skelly is that the two players in front of him are getting injured, so he's getting the capability of being able to play. Where for Nwaneri, he had Nani and Eze come in positions that he could have played in, that he plays in, with Odegaard and Saka as the other two there. So it's like, it's tough for him to kind of break through in that scenario. I saw this coming from January. I thought it was going to be Palace because I thought it would be like a little bit of a swap from Eze, and then Palace takes Nwaneri, allows him, even if it's a loan. But I saw this coming from the get-go. Like, you can't get Eze and Nani and think Nwaneri's going to be happy with this game time. Like, there's just no way that was going to ever be the case, especially the way that Arteta plays his youngsters. Is like last year he played him a bunch, and then all of a sudden we didn't see Nwaneri for like 2-3 months after Saka came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just how it was. So I expected this to come maybe 6 months too late, in my opinion, because he's been sitting on the bench for the last 6 months. But I'm glad he got it because he's a good player and he deserves to play some football.
Nani, Nani. Now I was just gonna say Nani's not Nani doesn't block Nwaneri's pathway because
but wasn't he playing right wing?
No, but it came out in the. I'm pretty sure it came out in the summer that Arteta and his camp decided that 10 is his pathway. So if anything,
okay, that's fair. There was times last year where he did play right wing. That's the only reason I brought that up.
If anything, it's Marino that's blocking his pathway, but I don't know why we play Marino.
Sure.
In the team, so
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, however you want to look at it, there was a lot of bodies in the positions that he wanted to play in. If it's wing or if it's midfield, there is still a lot of bodies.
Right. I mean, from the horse's mouth, a lot of people know. When it comes to Eze, when it comes to Nwaneri, I'm not saying what I think. I'm saying what I know. You know, like obviously my cousin's got quite close connections with both of them. I said in the summer he was going to sign. I knew he was going to sign. It was in the summer. Sorry, in the summer though. Obviously, when he signed it, you know, I think it was a shock. Some people
was a Chelsea interest in it when Chelsea.
Yeah, there was quite a big interest. That I knew that was never going to happen.
Now, by the way, it now makes a lot of sense that Chelsea were interested with them with their young G thing that they It makes a lot of sense. They tried to do a Mario Hutchinson part 2, but go on.
Yeah. For me, look, it's actually funny because for me, looking at it, I'm like, I don't understand why Nwaneri's got this thought process, but he is actually very content with his position right now because he understands where he is. He's 18 and obviously we're basically in win now mode. For me, I don't understand why he thinks like that personally, because I think there's been more than enough opportunities for him to play some minutes. Not to say he should be playing every minute, but get more than what he's got. But I mean, it's shocking to me that he does think like that because he's a talented player. But
what was the thought? That his
fault. He's not getting that many minutes for him to be considered. Like at that age, you want to be playing at least
that's my point, Joey. That's my point.
Once a week at least. You know what I mean? You want to be part of the rotation.
I think he's got more than enough talent and quality to play some minutes in the team. And as you said,
Joey, okay, I misunderstood you.
No, he hasn't played any. So, but look, I sort of do understand it slightly from the team and the manager's point of view because we are in win now mode. But I also think to myself, there's more than enough quality for you to be playing some minutes. In terms of the loan, I was told he's more looking for a Premier League, but if he does go abroad, that would be a shock to me. But I mean, that's what I was told.
So when you said so, did he feel like? I missed what you said. In it, did he say that he just wanted more time to play? Is that what we basically said?
Yeah. So he does think that he needs to play more. But at Arsenal, as if it was me, I won't be happy with the position that I'm in because he doesn't even make the bench no more. And
I think also the writings on the wall. I think I think last season, you could have thought, all right, there's a possibility that Ethan's going to get more minutes. I'm pretty sure the club would have told him he's going to play more minutes because when he signed that contract, I'm pretty sure Noni and Eze hadn't been signed yet. You know what I'm saying? And when you go and sign Noni, you're now a step lower in the pecking order for right wing. And if you go and sign Eze, you're now a step lower in the center.
There's a bigger problem at Arsenal where, and obviously, obviously Hooks would know, and his name is Max Darman. Yeah. Max Darman is coming for his spot, and Max Darman is He is
but
the crown
aren't those
jewel.
two? Would you say those two are similar play? Like Hooks
That's
just
the problem. That's the problem, Hooks.
right.
Fucking hell. That's
Joey.
the problem.
But yeah.
The
Like,
problem
does he
is
play
that because
when Nwaneri plays 10, Dauman plays right wing? Is that kind of like the
what,
situation?
what Hooks was trying to say is last season, Nwaneri was only playing right wing as a needs must. That's not his position.
Fair enough.
He's a 10. He's not even 8. He's a 10. He's a shooter. He's a shooting 10. Whereas we've got Odegaard, who's a creative, passing, rotational 10. So with Max Dauman, he's going to be doing all of it. He's a shooter. He's a dribbler. He's a ball carrier. Listen. You've seen him.
Yeah, but is he a 10 or is he a right winger? That's I guess.
No, he's going to be a 10. Long term, he's going to be a 10. So the problem is, and I don't. Again, I mean, it's a shock to me. I don't understand why he did it. I thought that he was. I mean, the news can come out all they want. I'm telling you because I'm telling you from the horse's mouth.
Sure.
It wasn't a guarantee he was going to sign that deal because Max Dauman is looked at as the guy at Arsenal. He is going to be the feature 10 at Arsenal, and if he's going to be there, and Nwaneri is going to be there, they're fighting for the same spot. And if they need the game time, so I don't understand why Nwaneri actually signed the contract. But listen, he loves Arsenal. He was persuaded by the manager, and listen, he's content with where he is right now. I won't be surprised in 2 years' time if Nwaneri's gone though. I mean, I'll put that out there.
I was wondering how much time's left on Odegaard's contract.
Well, the thing is, Joey, regardless, he's 26 years. I think he's 26 years old. He's going to get another contract.
Yeah,
he's captain. Yeah, he's going to get 100%. He ain't getting that. The same way how Chelsea fans have it with Reece James, Liverpool fans have it with, you could say, Gakpo. We've got it with Odegaard. He is a staple. He is the manager's son. He ain't going nowhere. So listen, for me,
I don't like the Reece James comparison, but continue. No, ignore me.
To be fair, at least with the Reece James thing, he's performing fantastically every season.
Yeah, that's the reason I wouldn't compare.
Yeah, okay, no, but I meant as in like the manager's pet, but I meant obviously with
I hear you.
He proves that he should be playing, whereas I think Odegaard sometimes does flatter to deceive. I don't think the criticism he deserves that as bad as it is, but he does flatter to deceive sometimes. Whereas with Reece James, he does play well. But listen, for me, look, ultimately, I don't know what Hooks would think. I just think he should have had a bit more game time. I think he should be treated a bit better, and have a little bit more inclusivity in the squad rather than just like not making benches. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy, but
yeah, but there's two parts to that, right?
It's circumstantial, but go on, Joe. I'll go.
Yeah, I think you're gonna hit my point here, though, Mons. It's the circumstances is you've built a very strong squad, right? The idea of what Berta did this summer was people agreed with majority of what he did this summer. So he built a very strong squad, and most of you guys, and including myself, could say one of the strongest squads in Europe in totality. So there's that part of it. But like you could always, I'm surprised you feel this way about him, Lee, because like I know how highly you rate him, Lee, but I'm surprised you feel this way because you kind of should see the tea leaves falling. With Eze coming in, it just means he's just further down the pecking order. And then you said it yourself, their star boy is Dauman. So down the pecking order. You know what I'm saying? The pecking order of importance for Nwaneri just keeps going lower.
It'll be interesting to hear what Hooks thinks about this as well. But for me, look, when I see Arsenal play, I just feel like I'm not asking him for him. I feel like when I ask them what I look for the manager, I'm not asking him to do things that we all can't see. That's my annoyance with him. I'm not asking him to do these otherworldly things that you need your UEFA C, D, A, B. C. I'm not asking you for that. I'm asking you to just make. So on Saturday, right, we took off Odegaard and you bring on Merino. So we've got a midfield three of Merino, Declan Rice, and Zubimendi. Do you know how disgustingly stinky that is? So Joey, when you mentioned,
I hear you.
So when you mention that,
I'm pretty sure I call that's the big back midfield.
Yeah, it's crazy. So when you mention that, okay, it doesn't have to be Nwaneri, but bring Eze on. Eze on. Do you get my points? But in a game like on Saturday, we needed shooters. Nwaneri is one of the best shooters in the squad. It literally just went together like what, like not even that, oranges and oranges. It just goes together so easily, and I'm just like, why is it that this manager is so risk averse every single game? It's so boring.
I think his first thought always, in my opinion, when I see Arteta and when he makes his subs, is how can I get more control? Like, that's the first thing that comes into his head every single time he makes a sub. What am I going to do to get more control? That's the substitution I'm going to make. Okay? Like,
in that game, we didn't have control. That's why that thought process makes sense, because against Nottingham Forest, we lost control in the midfield, and Mikel Arteta is probably thinking, cool, if I take off Ødegaard, who can't handle this physical battle at the moment, because he was getting beat up by Elliot Anderson for pretty much the whole game. He's gone, cool. If I bring on Mikel Merino, he can handle that physical side, but he still offers a lot of the same qualities that Ødegaard offers on and off the ball, innit? Now, I agree in the sense, because in that game, the one thing that I didn't, well, there's a few things I didn't understand, but the main thing is when you decided to take off Ødegaard, that's when you should have brought on Eze. He brought on Eze later on in the game, and like we've seen it too many times where we saw it a lot with Nwaneri. I don't think it was last season. I think it might have been the season before, where he's bringing on Nwaneri to make changes in the game with like 3, 4, 5 minutes to go, and it's like
asking to do miracle hero ball, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, miracles. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Nah, but that's honestly, bro, Hooks. When you see those types of minutes, like
you're not rated. You're not rated.
I like to call them microwave minutes. Mont has another name for them, and
it's bin juice. It's bin juice minutes.
It's not a word for me to say. Okay,
it's bin juice minutes, bro. It's bin juice.
They're microwave minutes. They don't actually care. Like, they don't care about him doing anything on the pitch. Just go out there and do whatever.
Joey, there's a comment that I saw in the chat from Trevelli, right? And Trevelli's like, Lee, you seem unhappy. You're 7 points clear. But we can't keep living our life where this. And listen, you would know about this because you're in America. I follow Shannon Sharp quite heavily. I think he's a crazy guy, but he's funny. And he's got a great quote. Sorry, never accept anything in a win that you wouldn't in a loss. So just because we're winning, you can't sit there and say, "Oh yeah, there's no problems, there's no issues."
Great quote, by the way.
It's the same way how if I was there sitting and I did a midterm exam. And I just about passed, but I didn't do any revision. I'll be like, do you know what? Bloody hell, I just about passed, but I can't do that again. I can't, because I know the next exam I do, I'm probably not going to pass because I got quite lucky with the first one. I ain't going to do it again. So when people sit there and say, oh, well, 7 minutes clear, yeah, people are crazy with the Uncle Phil thing. But when people keep sitting there and they're like, oh, yeah, we're 7 points clear, it's not a problem. But you can't keep living your life just thinking, oh, because we've still got 17 games left. What happens if we F up in 2-3 games? We've still got to go Man City away. I
think there is a little bit of PTSD there, though, too.
Wait, Joey. Wait, Lee. But this is where, this is why my stance is people need to stop analyzing Arsenal in a vacuum, because yes, you're correct. Well, I think you're part correct, but I also think I think that you should be very happy right now. I think every Arsenal fan should be very happy right now that we're 7 points clear, top of the table. I personally believe that. But I do understand sometimes why people say, but we should have won this game. We could have had 9 points instead of 7, or if we beat Liverpool, we could have had, I think it's 11 or 12 instead of...
Yeah, the season would be over, realistically. If you guys won the last 2, it'd be over. It's the year over.
But the thing is, those things
done. You're 13 points ahead.
Exactly, but those things are only problems if you're looking at Arsenal in a vacuum. Like, over the next 16 games, Arsenal can and will drop points, but so will Manchester City.
They will, but Hooks, I heard this. But listen, yesterday, do you know what? I don't even want to steal someone's idea, so I'm gonna actually shout them out. I was watching shout out to Turkish and the guys over there, the podcast that they do, the Arsenal Canon podcast, right? And it's and listen, Joey, you would know about this, and definitely Monch, you would know about this. It's not about winning the league in May. It's about winning the league now, because in May, what you get is you got the Champions League, you've got the FA Cup. So you need to have the league wrapped up now so that we can start playing Nwaneri, Marino, blooding in Havertz back into the team, playing Martinelli, so that we can give players like Trossard.
I wouldn't even say like win the league now, but give yourself enough of a cushion where it doesn't feel like every weekend is a crisis.
Exactly. So by the time we get to March and April, and if we drop a few points, we still can do the rotation thing. If we are still trying to win the league in May, which could happen, it means that when you get to May, your players are so tired that you can't go for every competition. So the Champions League, you're playing Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, but it's just a stupid idea. So when Liverpool went for the quad, the reason why they fought it is because probably their players were so tired because Klopp only played 15 players. So when you get to the possibility point where we've got our squad, which we all agree is a good squad, we've got to rotate them, and we've got to rotate them at the right times. But I just feel like with Arteta, there isn't enough of that. The rotation isn't smart. Why play your first team squad against Chelsea when they're going to rotate, but then you play your second team or rotation against Nottingham Forest in the league? It don't make sense. Even the point where James made again on the Arsenal show, on the Arsenal podcast, sorry. At least if you rotate and we lost against Chelsea, you've got your home game to actually win the game and go through. So even by that default, it made no sense what he did in that game.
No. See,
I don't know about that.
No. See, because this is where, I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans are disingenuous at times with Mikel Arteta, because if Mikel Arteta did what you said to do, and then we lost against Chelsea, and then he did what you said to do in the home game, and then we lost in the home game, you would be saying, "Oh, why in the first leg didn't he play?"
The only thing, though, Hooks, right? The only thing I can say about this is, what does he do this game in the UCL? Okay, because to me, this was the game. This was the game where you could rest your players. I'm just saying from an outside looking in perspective, right? For you, whatever, but from outside looking in perspective, the Inter game, you have the buffer in the Champions League. Okay? You have the buffer in the Champions League. If you want to go strong in the Chelsea and the Forest game, I get it. Then if you go strong again in Inter, now it just looks like you're overloaded.
Joey, and just to add on, sorry, just Hooks, that was the point. That even if you say, do you know what, I'm going to rest players, at least make it. If you're going to go strong in those two games, you go weaker in this game. Yep. Or you go strong in the Nottingham Forest game, you go weaker in the Chelsea game, and then you go strong for this. Like, but just use a bit of
some type of management of it. Like, there just needs some management of
sense, man. So listen, I think obviously we started on Nwaneri in it, and I think we should go back to that. For me, as I said, take what I'm saying as, I mean, maybe I shouldn't even be saying all of this stuff because obviously it is personal information. But all I'm saying is, I can tell you 100% that I'm shocked, but he is actually content. He's happy. He understands his role in the squad right now. And as I said, I think he is looking for more of a Premier League loan. I think it'll be good because I actually didn't realize that. Well, I did realize, I just forgot for a sec, that they're in the Champions League as well. So obviously European football helps. Aubameyang's there as well. So that's another like little tick for him, you could think. But
where do you think he plays, by the way? Because obviously they play a pivot, Højbjerg and someone else, I think they play.
Yeah, and it's funny. Greek, obviously, there's a certain
Greenwood actually plays in his position
on the right. Yeah, on the right hand side, he plays on the right hand side, and in the 10 sometimes, or second striker. It's quite weird.
Mm-hmm.
So do you Greenwood around a lot though?
Do you guys feel like this allows Greenwood to kind of play up top? He is the top scorer in the French league, you know.
Yeah, but he moves Greenwood around, bro. Like, he plays Greenwood in the 10. He'll play Greenwood on the left sometimes. He'll play him wherever he wants him to play. Wherever he needs.
Another compatriot there that we can talk about is Angel Gomez. Now, Angel Gomez is a player who I think is supremely talented. I think he's wonderfully talented player. We saw when he came into the England squad what technically he offers.
Yeah, he's in that six.
Yeah, in that six. So he's like a foreign type of six. Do you know what I'm saying? And maybe not a six for the league, but he's that foreign type of six. I feel like for England actually would do good in major cup competitions. Personally, I think you kind of need that dictator player, the deep line playmaker type.
He's that six that Man United need. which is funny because he was at their club.
So, literally at their club. So, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because they have Angel Gomez.
The problem with Angel at Man U, he needs somebody who could cover a fuck ton of ground next to him. Like an Angel Baleba type of midfield would be like the type of midfield that you need. You need somebody who can cover enough ground around him, and that's what Højbjerg has done fantastically for him over at Marseille. Is Højbjerg's covering a ton of ground and just winning duels on the other side of it behind him, so he can just roam and do the thing.
Do you guys think Nwaneri automatically starts for Marseille? That's the next question. You think he automatically starts?
Nah, I don't think maybe automatically, but I do think he'll play 15.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think the fact that De Zerbi's gone for him, and I mean, it seems like it picked up pace pretty quickly. I think that De Zerbi's got a plan for him to be in the team, maybe not right away, but a key part of the team. Like, why
doubt about it.
Why else would and I don't know, I just think Nwaneri might just end up playing that left 10 position. They got that Traore brother there at the moment. I just think that Nwaneri will end up taking that, personally, in my opinion. Or maybe De Zerbi's looking at a system change. I don't know, but
in my opinion, it just needed another solid rotational player to play in those attacking phases. So it's like it doesn't even mean that it doesn't mean a ton. But I truly believe he'll play. He'll start games and come off the bench games. He'll just get more minutes. He'll actually be a part of a rotation that's playing, allowing him to play football rather than what he's dealing with right now. That's what it is. Yeah. I think he'll get 15 starts though.
Obviously, there were links to Bournemouth and obviously Crystal Palace before that. I think it would be good for him to stay in the Premier League. I think sometimes it's good to kind of improve in your bread and butter, but I also think sometimes it's actually just good to go abroad and live abroad. Some people haven't done that before. Listen, I'm not going to say that it made me who I am, but it definitely helped when I moved abroad as well. I was there for 2 years, so it does help you, makes you more of a man. You can say that or whatever it is. So there's pros and cons. Obviously, for football, what I do like about De Zerbi is that the high intensity. It's transferable with Arteta's football. Yeah. That's what I do like. I will say that. Obviously, I don't. It's funny that I probably know a bit more about Marseille than Bournemouth. I don't really know how high intensity. What's the managers for Bournemouth again? Iriola. I don't know how in high intensity his football is. Funny enough, I saw a bit of their game yesterday against Brighton, and it didn't look that they were that great. But listen, I think wherever he goes, he can make an impact. The thing is with Ethan, it's so funny. When you meet him, or you chat, bro, he's mad quiet. He's quite timid. So I don't really know.
It's good though. You know why Marseille is a good spot for him still? Because there's still enough English players or people.
Yes, yeah. But it's obviously
he's got Greenwood, he's got Angel Gomez. And funny as I said, because Greenwood and Angel Gomez are actually at Man United at the same time. People forget that. As well.
He's even got Højbjerg there that can speak English.
Alba speaks English.
So it's funny. It's just that obviously sometimes it's a bit if you go somewhere else and you're happy to just sit on the bench at Arsenal, it's how much are you going to fight to get on the pitch at Marseille? How much of your personality is going to come out and say, I'm knocking on that manager's door because I want to play. Do you get me? So it's interesting. I find it's all interesting where he goes. So it's one of them things in it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's a decent spot for him. They play front-footed football. He'll get the ball a lot, be able to attack spaces that he likes to attack. That's what De Zerbi does. Is he puts players in places where they like to be able to attack. I think he's fine. I think he'll be fine. He could play any position too, 10, left, right. So I think he'll get plenty of time.
Fair dues. Obviously, guys, we got 300 in the house. Make sure you guys are smashing the like button. Still about another 15 to 20 left. Make sure you guys subscribing to the boys as well. Wob Sports. It's already in the title. You know what I'm saying? It's also in the title as well to go and subscribe to Halftime Hooks. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone in the chat. We got a super chat here. Big up Prince with the super chat. He says, please play the Henry clip talking about Arteta. Which one? He's talking about. Is he talking about the one? The building is tall. The building is tall.
No. He's talking about the recent. You know, after the Forest game, and all these brothers was chatting shit to me about that Forest game and how we should be down in the mud and we should be we flop. And Henri's but like we're 7 points clear, bro. Everything that Henri said, I was getting slewed for it. But now everybody wants to do revisionism. Now Henri said it.
What did Henri say?
Right, So big up Henri. You get me? He's over there. Oh, sorry, over there. You get me?
What did he say? Hooks, what did he say? Like,
he was talking about how like yeah, cool. Like obviously at first it's like, yeah, you're a bit annoyed about the Forest game because you took a point, but then you look at it and it's like we're 7 points clear. I said
to Troops that you guys failed upwards.
I think it's funny though because
it doesn't matter if you fail upwards.
People, yeah, it's funny. It's great. Well, listen, it's mad that people do that, but I feel like it's weird when people act like you're not allowed to be annoyed because you dropped points and the performance wasn't great. In your own relationships, in your own life, when you're with your partner or at work, you can argue with your partner, and you don't have to. It doesn't mean you hate them. You're not going to break up with them in that moment. You're not going to say, "Oh, F you, I never wanted to be with you anyway." You're going to argue. One of you might leave. You might go and do your thing, go to your own room, and then you come back in and you make up. Just because we dropped points against Nottingham Forest, and I find it very annoying, and I was very disappointed with the performance. It doesn't mean that I think, oh, F this team, F this manager. It doesn't mean that. It means I'm looking at the game, I'm thinking about the performance, which was terrible overall, even though we could have still won the game, and I'm just trying to be rational about what actually happens rather than other people just thinking that there's nothing bad that happens in the world, there's no way that you can criticize nobody, everything's hunky-dory. That's not how the world works. That's not how football works. Things happen in games, but things happen in periods of a season, and you can analyze that and you can still win. People are crazy. Like,
no, but do you know what it is, Lee? Yeah? I just feel like whenever it comes to Arsenal, it's like everything's always blown like so out of proportion. Like it's like people don't know that teams can drop points. It's like the only way that the Arsenal fan base will be happy is if we win every game. But the maddest thing is no football team has ever won every single game in the Premier League. And do you know what's mad? I'm the only team in the Premier League that's got undefeated in a season, and I drew 12 times.
No, but the thing is, though, Hooks, yeah, this is funny still. By the way, I'm not on this that way, but I hear what Hooks is saying, though. But there's a way that you drop points. There's a way you lose games, bro. We're dropping points in positions where we should, bro. All right, let me give you a perfect. After that game where Man United played Man City, bro, I was calling the man them, bro. We're winning the league. It's done. We're gonna win, bro. After the Nottingham Forest game, I'm just left dejected, bro. I'm just like, what? Don't these players want it? I know they want it, but show me. Stop showing me all these clips before the game where there's man shooting and we're doing all these drills. Stop doing all the talking. Stop all that. Just stop.
So I thought we was gonna draw before the game.
Nah, man, nah.
Because no, you know what?
Oh, no one thought. No, you said 2-1, no?
No, I predicted a draw. I said 1-1 on Dan Potts' show.
But okay, maybe you're different. But 90% of the people, 95% of people, rivals alone, everyone said we were going to win the game, especially after that game. Why? Because it's another opportunity to go out there and grab the league. So in that position, go out there and actually do what you need to do and win. Like, just because Man City drop points, it don't mean that we don't have to take advantage. So it's a weird one. You can be happy that we've obviously got a point ahead, but Man City won over there. Like, so I don't know, man. I just feel like people think, like, if you criticize a performance or you're angry because you didn't win the game, but it's how you drop points. That was a nothing performance. If you're going for a winning league, you can't have them type of performances.
To me, the Nottingham Forest performance was pretty much identical to the Liverpool performance. The first half
ain't good enough.
The second half we got overrun. But the thing is, yeah, these things happen when like we're still competing on all fronts, and we're playing. And also something that a lot of people are failing to, like, I guess, kind of recognize as well is Nottingham Forest just saw West Ham win. So they was in a position where they had to get something from this game at home as well. So they're playing with a vim that, like, let's be real. Ignore the fact that it's Arsenal, yeah? When was the last time you saw Nottingham Forest play that good? They've been shit all season.
I feel like we played down to their level. They didn't play up to our level.
Bro, they're 17th. That's 17th. Hooks, they're 17th in the league, bro.
That's disrespectful. I'm sorry. Like, the way that they was playing.
17th in the league, bro.
But they went Super Saiyan, bro.
Hooks, they're 17th. Yeah, Cooks, we can give them two things can be true. You can give them credit, but they're 17th in the league.
Wait, they slapped you 3-0. How dare you lecture?
Yes, exactly. And that's there. I'm not sitting here saying, Nottingham Forest went Super Saiyan. That's why. Nah, bro. We were shit and we weren't good enough. And it's embarrassing. Even if we drew that game, I would have said that. I'm not saying the draw's embarrassing for you, man. But I'm saying that
I'm not a 17th place team, though. This is why. This is
now they're not 17th place team.
This is why.
They deserve to be there. This is why I hate to be where they are. They've been asked, bro. They deserve to be where they are.
Man, don't understand.
Honestly, though, Hooks, like, you guys just didn't play well. Like, you guys just didn't.
Yeah, like, you didn't play well. You didn't have a good game.
It's that simple, really. Like, sometimes it happens. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't have to be like I don't want to go all the way to where, it shouldn't be doom and gloom either. Like, right? Like, the results went your way.
You said it's doom
this
and
summer. No, I'm just giving both sides of it. Like I'm saying, like, it shouldn't be doom and gloom, but you also shouldn't be happy about it. Like, it should be both. Like, you can be both. You can have both of that, both energies for this game. Like, wasn't good enough.
Hey, Joey, I'm not happy that we didn't win. Yeah. What I'm happy about is the fact that we're still maintained what I perceive to be a good gap at the top of the league, because I think that there's only been 2 teams that have had a higher gap at this point of the season than Arsenal do right now, and I think it's the Centurions, and I think it's the first time that Liverpool ever won the Premier League. So, like,
and last season as well, we was like,
no. At this point, you didn't have noise. At this point of the season, so it's like
that match day 22. We had 51 points at this point in the league. I don't know who was saying.
No, the gap between first and second is what I'm talking about. So, like, it's like, I don't know, like, yeah, if people want to go mad and all of this stuff and all of that, then yeah, that's fine. But I'm just saying, me personally, I don't get it. But that's because I think that I've been done saying this. The league done.
It's actually the exact same gap. It's 44 points and 51. You had 44 points. We had 51. It's actually the exact same.
I think you said it, Mons. I think you might have said it. I don't remember what channel you said it, but it feels like an identical season to what you guys had.
Bro, we drew to Nottingham Forest away.
It literally feels like an identical. It feels like Arsenal are having Liverpool season from last year. That's what it feels like.
I said this earlier on in the season. Like, we're not playing like amazing. We're not blowing teams. We've blown a few away, but we're not really blowing teams away. We're just doing enough to get.
That's what it feels like. It feels like Liverpool's season from last year. The way that you guys are working in the Premier League, at least, like, it's just a steadiness. There's a steadiness to it. You guys aren't losing a ton of games. There's some draws in there, but you're not losing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else is just faltering in different ways on their own. You know what I mean?
But there's nothing wrong with that. It just means you're doing your job. Like last year, we
exactly. And there's literally nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I wish my team was as consistent. Like,
but let's be honest. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I wasn't crashing out when we drew. I crashed out when we drew to Forest.
Of course.
But only because, like, it's never won till it's won. Do you know what I'm saying? I've had enough. I've seen teams cut mad gaps to my team. I've seen it all. I've seen City do the maddest catch up. I've seen us close a 14-point gap for Man City. Yeah, we didn't win at the end, but I've seen bigger gaps get caught. So I was still like, yo, if we're gonna draw a game when Arsenal have just dropped points, brother, I beg you, man, just fucking win. I don't care how you do it. Just go and get the 3 points. And I just think that's where some of the Arsenal fans are coming from as well. But it's also key to look at the bigger picture and go, man, 7 points clear. So realistically, the verbal can only go so far. Realistically, the
won the most games and lost the least.
Yeah. No matter what's going on at Arsenal, there's worse shit going on everywhere else. Yep. So no matter what man get it, bro, no matter what man say, the bigger picture is the bigger picture. I think also is that I also had one eye on the Champions League as well. Like, cool, I want to wrap this league up. so I can go and
That's exactly my point.
go mad in the champ. Do you know what I'm saying? And we wrapped up the league quite early, but we still got knocked out by PSG.
No, but they got. I mean, you outran it, but the unfortunate circumstances you ran into the champions early, like that's
and it was on penalties. And we only went out on penalties.
Exactly.
No.
Do you know what it is though, right?
Unfortunate that was by Liverpool's own design that they met PSG.
Do you know what it is though? For me, yeah, like
PSG also weren't having the greatest of Champions League runs early on, so like they ended up doing that to themselves.
You know what it is though? Like as I said, for me, look, listen, people are so trigger happy to just look at only the positives, and you can't look at the negatives. And it's almost like, well, someone said, oh, but look at the last 3 years of consistency, but we haven't won. So the consistency is fantastic. Listen, I'm old enough to know I was at the parade in 2004. Do you get me? Like I was there. Like this ain't fabricated. I was there. Like I saw it with my own eyes, so I understand. I went to primary school in Hackney. I was there. I lived through London when Arsenal were good. It's a different type of happiness. One that you won't understand unless you are an Arsenal fan or you live in London. It's different. But what I'm trying to say is that when you have Arsenal who haven't won a league for 21, 22 years, it gets to you when you're thinking, bloody hell, we've had so many opportunities to win. We've been pipped by Man City. We've been pipped by Liverpool. And I just want to get the league done. I'm not asking for it to be done in style. I just think that we can do a lot better with what we have. So yes, we're 7 points clear and it's amazing. But also, it's that comment by Karma is absolutely insane. Oh my goodness gracious me. But yeah, listen, for me,
fuck off.
It is absolutely, but bro, do you know how mad that is, bro? But anyway,
wait, she lying though.
No, she is lying about me. Yeah, no. But yeah, for me, I'll be real, man. I keep it all the way. I'm bucking it. For me, I just want to see Arsenal do a lot better with what they have at their disposal. And if you think it's bad for me to criticize one or two performances where we've drawn blanks against Liverpool, who have been crap, and bloody Nottingham Forest, who Hooks always says, well, to Wolfie, you're in 17th, you can't chat to me, you're about to get relegated, bro. It is not. Okay, but you get my point. We look down on these teams because they're in the relegation zone. It is not good enough to not score against these teams.
But we do that as fans.
But the week before, though,
Arteta and the players don't do that. But we do that as fans.
But you know give it the context. Only 7 days before we played them, or 6 days before we played them, they lost to bloody who was it? Not Wickham. It was Wrexham.
Yeah.
So for me, listen, I feel like there's a way that you drop points, and to do that the way we did against Nottingham Forest, it's not good enough. We were beaten, battered, and bruised against Liverpool.
There's a little bit of a build up as well. The way you drew against Liverpool, I feel like a lot of fans weren't good enough. I think sometimes it can be a build up, but I would say so. But guys, you've not got long left, so Liverpool are obviously still eyeing Xabi Alonso. He's obviously it's come out that Xabi Alonso wants to wait until the summer, take a little break, spend time with the missus, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy some time. He's been spotted in Spain, being a family man. Remember, these people are still human. Do you know what I'm saying?
But we know what's going to happen, Mons. We know exactly what's going to happen now. Slot stays till the end of the season, and Alonso takes over at the end of the season, regardless on the scenario.
Well, we'll see. Obviously, there was something come out about something came out by Mark. Obviously, take that with a pinch of salt. That if Liverpool were to come in for him, then that could change. But again, that also relies on, do we see Liverpool second slot before the end of the season? Me, I don't see. As I said, there's too much to play for the board to move ruthless, and we've not really seen them move ruthless. They're not known for that.
What if there's an early Champions League exit? Like, let's say you guys get top 8, right? And then that same place you guys got knocked out from last year, you get knocked out in. Like round of 16, you guys get knocked out.
It depends in their fashion. So if we're outside the top 4, get knocked out round of 16 in the champs and the FA Cup, I don't know. Let's say we're out of the FA Cup.
I mean, I don't even think it's going to take that much. I think, honestly...
I feel like it would. I think you could see an interim, but I don't like the wheels would have to completely fall off. Remember, Liverpool have 5 wins in 17 Premier League games. I've won 5
a lot of draws in there, too.
I've had 5 wins.
I think if you lose tomorrow night, he will get sacked.
I don't think tomorrow.
Like if you lose to Marseille.
Wait, what happens tomorrow? Wait,
you think? You really think that, bro?
Yeah, 100%. Because if look, if you lose to Marseille tomorrow, yeah, I think that's but it doesn't matter because I don't think you obviously depending on other results, I think that's pretty much you, man, guaranteed to be in the playoffs.
No. We only need to win one game. We win one game, and then the rest will.
That's what I was gonna say. They need to win 1 out of their 3, I think.
Yeah, but Karabakh, remember? Wait, who was that? Wait, was it?
We drew to Karabakh, but it was on our own fruition. Like we gave them
Karabakh easy team. Look what happened to them.
That was away though. We were away.
Karabakh at Anfield, that should be a win.
If you lose tomorrow, I'm telling you, he's gone.
I don't know, man. Listen, if we lose, I hope he's gone. I want him gone, but I just don't think. I think there's too much to play for the board to sack him. I don't see the board sacking him. And if Xabi Alonso is waiting until the summer,
in my opinion, I think it's just if you guys get knocked out of the Champions League early, he's gone. Like I think literally that's the specific one. Like because like you're in the mix of the top 4 regardless. Like even if you win or lose 1 or 2 games here or there, you're in the mix still. Like regardless. So like I really believe like if you get knocked out of this Champions League, even like that Marseille loss to Marseille today, or I think it may be tomorrow, maybe I don't know. That just swings the balance of which way they could go with it. And to me, it really just depends on how soon Xabi Alonso is willing to take the job because I just think it's his job. It's just his job waiting.
So, guys, yes or no in the chat? You think if he loses tomorrow, he's gone? Let me know. Shout out Mr. Link. He goes, if we lose tomorrow, he's gone. Big up Mr. Link with the super chat as well. Lee, do you agree? I don't believe if we lose tomorrow, he's gone.
Nowhere.
I just think there's too much to play for.
Yeah.
I'm saying you got the FA Cup, and there's still, even though we're just about in the top 4, these men don't look at football all the way like us in it. They're looking at it as well. They're in the top 4. Right now, they're in the top 4.
No, I think there's patience.
Listen, for me,
they only that's true. That's true. But it's obviously losing patience and then pulling the plug.
I find it difficult when I talk about Liverpool because Liverpool are very defensive. But for me, I don't know how much blame I'm still putting on the manager. I think when you play teams like Burnley at home, I think there's a lot of it that is on the players.
That one actually I don't think was on the manager as much as people said.
So, but listen, but I will say he does need to do a lot better. But I also think that we need to kind of look at these players, and they were all first teamers on that pitch, and they should have been able to win that game. And can we? I haven't seen one person. But bro, I haven't seen one person really put the blame on Szoboszlai. He missed the penalty. So I've been on 2 monologues on Szoboszlai. I'm back again.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I'm saying I'm talking. No, not you. I'm talking the general consensus. But I also do think I will say I do think he needs to go. But I don't think he's going. I agree with Joey.
Wait. What did you say?
I do think it. Hold on.
What did you say?
The argument. Wait, hold on, Munch. The argument we had.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
The argument we had the last time, it wasn't about him going. I was like, the blame is too much on him. That's what we're speaking about in comparison to the players. The players were getting away with murder. That's what my point was. That was my point. No,
you never said you think the manager you should go. You said it was bonkers.
I said it's bonkers. You lot are calling him out and not the players. That was my point.
No, but anyway, you never said you think so should be.
Cool. I'm making it clear. I think he needs to go in it, but I do think the players need to get a lot more. I think
he needs to go
because he's the manager at the end of the day. He's not getting the best. I think the players are down tools. So if they're down in tools, get rid of him. You need the players on side, man. You need the players on side, and like obviously,
welcome.
Even
Jaheen, welcome.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Listen, man, I don't know, man. I think a lot of those Liverpool players, man, they do need to do a lot better, man. I honestly, I do.
They
think
do. That's facts. But Jaheem, good to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Well, welcome, Lee, innit? Because it's cool. You got there eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear it.
Yeah, that's calm. Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, listen, it's hard, isn't it? Obviously, I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I'm not gonna have the same feeling as you do. But I do think a lot of those players need to do better, and I think the manager needs to do better. So if the manager can get the best out of the players, then well done. But if not, then yeah, man, get out, bro, because Liverpool are a big club, and you can't be out of the top four. I think Hooks has said it before. The amount of money you lot spent, bro, them bills need to be paid.
It would be a travesty if you guys didn't make Champions League.
But don't we worry, because it's equally embarrassing and a travesty if Chelsea don't. So yeah, we'll get to that.
I don't disagree with that one bit.
So it's going to be interesting, It's going to be because there's 3 or 4 teams fighting for that last position.
Yeah, I still think Villa are going to come down to earth. I have this feeling they're eventually going to come down.
Kamara's out for the rest of the season now as well.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They're coming back down to earth, bro. I'm telling you, they're going to come back down to earth eventually. They were over exceeding their XG by such a large amount. Like, it was only a matter of time.
Like a massive, even though all their midfield have been brilliant.
They have good midfielders, period. Let's not get it twisted.
But Kamara is like so pivotal to just the guy that's always consistently a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's our McAllister. Like, you see how McAllister was always just consistently a 7, always minimum a 7. And now that he's fallen off a cliff, Liverpool's midfield looks shit. Like, it's like that. That guy, that 7 guy, that one player that does the simple thing so well. You see when he's gone, it is so difficult to have the same.
The thing is, though, Joey, right? Like the same way how you spoke about Arsenal and Man City, and I think Hooks mentioned it as well, about basically Arsenal don't have to be superb because Man City aren't going to win out. They're not going to be this shark team that they. I think that neither are Chelsea. Yeah. So
I don't believe in us either, bro. What are we talking about? Like
so how are you going to surpass them? That's my point. How are you going to surpass them?
Bro, for us, it's just getting results. Like we went through a period of time where like we've had performances, but we weren't getting results.
You couldn't buy win at one point, innit?
Yeah, bro. Like we were having decent performances and just not getting results. Like if we go back to just Chelsea of old and just not playing that well, maybe getting some results more or less in a more consistent fashion, then so be it. But unless we sign a center back, I don't see it either, Lee. I don't see it either.
I just think with the amount of points, man, I'm not too sure if Chelsea can.
I don't know if it'll be us. I'm just saying. I just think that they're gonna go back to reality. That they're gonna go back.
Is Palmer out as well, though, Joey?
He's not out, but he's just not healthy. And we had a flu epidemic over the last 2 weeks. Everyone got the flu in our team. It seemed like.
Yeah. Listen, we'll see in it. Listen, guys, we're gonna leave it there. We'll see you guys later on tonight after the Arsenal game. Obviously, Arsenal, Inter Milan. Yes, probably a rotational team, but we also have Tottenham versus Dortmund, guys. So you know what I'm saying. It could be another E-Day today on Big Six Bands.
Happy E-Day.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even tell you how many E-Days there have been this season. I can't even lie, bro. How about this? There was 17 league losses last season, and we broke the record for the amount of E-Days. This season, we might go a step further and break the record, because last season there wasn't just 17 E-Days, there was also all comps. So let's see how many E-Days. Someone try and find me.
Last season we had E-Day and we had Corey. So it was
E and C Day. Yeah, there was.
Yeah, it was E and C Day almost every week.
Yeah, what saved E is that he beat Corey in the Europa League.
And the final, yeah.
You get exactly. So you know what I'm saying? He went and had a great time. So we'll see. But I'll be real, Dortmund. Hey boy. Listen, guys, we'll see you lot in the next one. Go subscribe to Halftime Hook, subscribe to Mob Sports. Good league. Big up your damn self.
Big up everyone. Nice seeing everyone again.
Come on, of course. Everyone, remember, guys, you guys are welcome in the match reaction tonight. Just let me know. And yeah, we'll see you guys. Bless up, guys. Subscribe. happy. Could it be a happy day?